Hey guys, Ev's back to Entertain, back with another Survivor video, and I got my usual special guest here.
Hello, it's me, Keenan again. How y'all doing?
Lovely. All right, so this season we're going to do something a little bit different. So instead of waiting till the tail end of the season, or in case of the earlier New Era season, we kind of like wait to the merge and then the end to talk about the season. What we're going to do is just do weekly recaps. So and it's not just good for me, not just to have like just consistent content, but we have to worry about having to memorize everything by the time the merge comes, by the time finale comes, especially with the 24-person cast and the season as is. So yeah, we're going to do weekly recaps of the season, and yeah, how it's going to work is we're just going to briefly talk about our thoughts about the premiere as a whole. Then we're going to just briefly talk about our cast. Like we're not going to go through all players, but we're going to like just say like have a cast going on or anything, and then we're going to recap the whole episode as a whole. So yeah, Keith, you ready?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to go.
Awesome. All right, so what is it like Saturday, the 28th? I was recording this. So
Yes.
the premiere was a few days ago, and honestly, I thought it was a very solid premiere. I'm not gonna lie. What you think, Keenan?
I agree. Honestly, I would say it's probably the second best premiere Survivor since Heroes versus Villains.
Wait, what's number one?
I'm sorry. It's second best behind Heroes versus Villains. Really, really, really.
Yeah. No, I thought. I really had to think about all the premieres and like how they rank up, and I definitely think that's definitely the best one of the new era by far. I think that it's. I think that seeing a lot of people who we haven't seen in God knows how long was nice. It's very interesting too because it's just so weird thinking about how like just time works because the last time we saw a Coach was in South Pacific. That was in
20,
2011. So that was like it's been 15 years, and it's just weird to think that that's it's a longer time frame from now to South Pacific than like Parvati from like Here's the Villains to Where's the War. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's weird to think about like how long it's been.
Yeah.
And it's just very interesting seeing like Jenna come back after over 2 decades, which is
20 years is All Stars.
well, yeah,
21
or
years.
21 or 22 for airing, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought the premiere was very solid. I thought that, granted, it's because it was 3 hours, so they had extra time. But I thought that overall the edit was relatively fair. I feel like that everyone got like some sort of screen time in some way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think, I think that I just thought it was a solid premiere. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. I feel it was good. It was a lot for 3 hours. I think that's the longest. If you don't count the after show, which I honestly don't care about that. If you don't count the after show, I think that's the longest Survivor episode we ever had.
Well, I think the Winners of War finale was like 3 hours.
Yeah, because
well.
it was 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually does make. Oh, you're right. You're right. It was 3 hours.
Yeah,
long.
but I thought it was solid. Now, as far as the cast, so I kind of want to discuss the cast again because we've been very vocal last summer, a couple months ago, that we were not a big fan of the cast.
Yeah.
And I still have my gripes with it, but we both have like. I mentioned this because I just want to see do you have like updated thoughts now, seeing that the season's now playing out? Like, what would you say?
Again, my biggest problem with the cast when we talked about it a couple months ago was that I didn't like the fact how it was majority new era players. Like, honestly, I told this a couple weeks ago. If I would have done a cast over again, I would have maybe only included 6 new era players. I would probably have been like the winners, D, Kyle, Savannah, and I'll add maybe Q, Jonathan, Genevieve. That's it for the 6 new era players. Like, I like people like Jonathan and like Tiffany, Joe, and Camilla, but like I didn't even see him again. Like it's just in a short notice.
Wait, but you say you wanted to have Jonathan though?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't say Jonathan. Okay, my bad. Scratch Jonathan off the players I don't want to see. I want him to be on there for sure. Just say people. I don't want people like Emily, Camilla, and Joe. Is that better?
Yeah.
I like them, but I don't want. It was kind of like I'd rather see the players I mentioned earlier than them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Again, my biggest gripe from the start was just bringing back 5-time players like Serena and Ozzy when they're like playing of other memorable characters that deserve to come back. Just even a second time, like it still makes me so annoyed that Rob C was cut. I heard somewhere that like Greg from season 1 actually accepted and got cut, which is
He got accepted.
I think so, and he got cut. I know. That honestly makes me so upset. Oh my god.
Oh wow! Especially when the worst part, Jenna Lewis got.
Yeah, that makes me so upset. It's not even funny.
Oh,
I know.
You gotta be kidding
I know.
Well, at least goodness is they have another returning season, which I think Jeff is kind of rumored that is going to be sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I saw that.
Greg may come back, but let's see.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, no, I heard Rossi was cut. Of course, Jerry was cut. Who else was cut? Abby was like, there are a lot of like cut names I think would add to the season.
Wasn't Elizabeth from Australian Outback cut?
Okay, so I hear like so. I know she was definitely contacted, but I don't know if she declined again or she was cut. I hear different. Like some people say she was cut, some people say she declined. So
was Amanda cut?
Well, Amanda dropped out last minute because I mean I don't know. Some people say because Ozzy was there. Some people say because people were harassing her at her jobs. I don't know.
I heard. Actually, I heard. Speaking of that, I heard that Rick Davidson plays Amanda on 50.
I thought it was Aubrey because the whole gender thing.
Okay, it could be Aubrey, but it must be. There's another male player that they replaced last minute for Devins.
Yeah, I heard that he was alternate too. So
yeah, because it's funny because I don't know if you've seen on Reddit, but I seen on Twitter like Cass from Survivor Cagayan is going at it with like Andrew Savage saying about.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yep.
I just want to say Cass is a trip.
Yeah. But no, I mean the cast has somewhat grown on me. I still have my gripes. I still think I'm still not a fan. I mean, I like Suri, and honestly, Ozzy actually low-key surprised me in this premiere. But I'm not the biggest fan of seeing 5-timers. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that like there's like no 20s representation at all, other than Coach and Ozzy. If you want to get technical, you know, it's just like it just feels like a weird. It's kind of imbalanced. Like it's so clear that production wants a new era of players to rise, become legends, so they have to like have them be a priority in the cast, which is really unfortunate. So, but honestly, seeing the cast come together for this season, it has like somewhat grown on me a little bit. I think that. Again, like I mean, I said it on Instagram too. I going into the season, I was not happy to see Ozzy at all. I think I mentioned in the video, I was just not happy seeing Ozzy. I thought I said some out of pocket stuff too. Like I said like it was kind of crusty. I thought that like I probably shouldn't have said that, but no, I was very like I was very like. I was looking forward to seeing them, but honestly, I'll give them this. Like a few weeks ago, of course, like every player was given like preseason interviews for Entertainment Weekly, and when I saw his interview where he kind of reflected and said how he's kind of like just been through a lot the last few years. Actually, it's made me it made like cautiously optimistic. I'm thinking, okay, he seems like way more introspective than the last time. He played, so I'm thinking, he might have something to offer. And then the premiere comes. I actually genuinely enjoyed Ozzy. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he's done more in this one episode than the entirety of Game Changers. Like,
funny enough, actually, I think he had more. I think he only had 8 confessionals in Game Changers, and in the premiere episode, he had 19.
Yeah,
which is actually second of most confessionals by a player in one episode, behind Tony's and Wins the War.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tony episode. The episode that he was on. What's happened? He got
when he blindsided Sophie.
Yeah, so the Sophie Blindside, he had 21 confessionals in that episode.
Wait, so that's interesting. I know. Really, so Ozzy had more confessionals in one episode than Russell and like any of Samoa.
Well, any episode of Samoa.
Oh yeah, all right, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I'll give Ozzy this much. I wasn't looking forward to seeing him, a few months ago. But after seeing after reading his preseason interview and seeing how he was in the premiere, I actually kind of rooting for him.
Speaking of Samoa, I just can't go over the fact that Ozzy got the Shambo hair now.
Oh yeah, the mullet.
The mullet.
Yeah. I say you look like a lesbian auntie. But
I don't even say that out loud.
But. Yeah, no. Actually, it's funny too because when I saw like the preview or like the highlight reel in the beginning of the beginning episode where she like clips of a previous season, when I saw Russell there, I actually got like thinking like how come he didn't contact Russell for 50? I don't know.
Man, Russell probably he dug his own grave.
Yeah, I know. I feel like Brandon, I guess Willie for while we're at it, probably blacklisted the whole Hans family for reality TV at this point. But no, I mean, I think we'll be kind of interesting seeing Russell on 50.
Imagine you get like a Survivor Legacy season with like a lot of like former kids or former players, and Russell's one son or daughter going on Survivor, and he's gonna do the same thing Brandon does. They're gonna try to what's the word? Fix the family name.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, but yeah, so that's just we kind of grow on the cast. We still have problems with it, but overall the premiere was really solid. So let's get into the premiere proper.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yes.
First one we get started off. I love the opening montage.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was a nice, good 8-minute montage. It seemed like the former iconic moments from the Survivor from the last 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool seeing that. I never thought in my life I would see Lizzie from Survivor Fiji in the big 2-6.
Oh, Lizzie? Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool to see that. And like I said, the players got the bow. They had a little conversation with some of the big players in the cast. And then it had the challenge, which, I mean, it was right. It was a decent, like, opening challenge.
Yeah. I thought I like that opening. I like the opening montage as well. I think that I like how like, ironically, unlike the cast itself, it's actually more spread out within the eras rather than just because just like because there are actually like some footage from Fiji, from Guatemala. They're like footage from like deep cut seasons. So that was a pleasant surprise. But I think that I think that the beginning was really nostalgic, and I thought the first challenge was just kind of standard, another beast challenge. Probably in the same spot as the previous other seasons in New Era, so it's whatever.
I don't think anything can top Hero vs. Villains, where the heroes got won the helicopter and the villains got
no. Oh yeah, that's as Rizzo says, cinema. So
absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
All right, so we got to the challenge. After that, I think it was a purple team. I forgot to try, man.
Okay, so speaking of purple and speaking of Heroes vs. Villains, I gotta say, similar to Ozzy, I actually kind of came around. Well, unlike Ozzy, I was always rooting for Colby. Like I was like, I always I kind of want to see. But honestly, like I kind of dig Uncle Colby as he kind of gives off in the premiere. I think I like how he kind of gives off more of a I don't know, he seems like more engaged in the game than he did in Heroes vs. Villains.
Heroes Villains, like it seemed like he didn't really care about what happens.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And I feel like even this first episode, I feel like Kobe's having a good time, having fun.
Yeah.
He's enjoying himself on Fiji.
Yeah.
So again, Purple Challenge, they won the first War Challenge, and I forgot a Purple Tribe's name.
Vatu.
Vatu, yes. Vatu is Sila's orange, and what's the Kalo. It's just like, what's the color? It's like tan.
It's like teal.
Teal. Okay, that's a good way to say teal. So the Purple Tribe won, and fans, they voted for the players got to earn rice and earn supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So to get supplies, each tribe had to take one person to the summit or the journey.
The summit, yeah.
Yeah, so it was Coach, Ozzy, and Q. They competed on the challenge.
Yep.
It's cool seeing that because especially like Coach and Ozzy. Because honestly, I saw South Pacific not too long, like 4 years ago, and I totally forgot like they had it was a big rivalry with them in South Pacific. So it was cool seeing like they actually technically made up for like a few minutes when it happened.
Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, it's interesting because one of my gripes is how random the returnees were. Like at least even though Redemption Island is garbage, I think like at least it makes sense that Robin Russell you do season around them because they kind of went at it in Heroes vs. Villains. But Coach and Ozzy, there was no real correlation. Just Reduction saw fan favorites and thought, hey, bring them back, and that was the idea for South Pacific. So I wasn't a big fan of the pairing to begin with, but now seeing it like kind of escalate to where they're at 50, I guess in a way it was worth it. So
Well, I think the reason why they designed those seasons were for like getting fan favorites and win. Like they knew Ozzy's good challenges, so Ozzy can go through and win easy Redemption Island challenges and make it easy to go further. Yeah. Same thing as distinction for Joe.
Yeah, for sure.
So during the challenge, it was pretty good. You saw how good Ozzy is, especially in swimming, and like he's still athletic than he was like 15, 20 years ago. And the funny moment was when he about to get the key, Ozzy told Q, hey, if you get the key, I promise you I won't steal from you. And Coach, showing he's still a villain, he didn't say anything. He said, I didn't promise anything. So when Ozzy got the key, he better bring it in. Coach stole from him.
Coach stole from him.
Some things never change.
Yep.
So that was a funny moment. Then Coach got the supplies, and Ozzy and Q actually had to stay on Exile Island, which was a big shocker. I didn't think we'd see Exile Island in season 50. So it was good to see that. It's been a long time since David vs. Goliath?
Yeah, David vs. Goliath. Yeah. No, that part's funny where where they're like all fighting for the key, and then Coach, ends up taking it from him, and it all pays off at the end because Coach gets his feelings hurt because. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
so during after Exile Island, Q and Ozzy in the morning, they got another clue where I think one person can
negotiate I forget, it was like one takes tribe supply and the other doesn't, but they get extra vote. Or something
one
like
takes tribe supplies, but gets no vote. The other one gets no vote, but gets an extra vote.
Yeah, something like that.
No, they gets no supplies, but extra vote.
Yeah.
So Ozzy, which I'm surprised. Ozzy actually strategizing for once.
Yes.
he's making progress. It took like 5 seasons to do that.
Yep.
He made good negotiations with Q. Said, hey, you probably don't need to vote more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep supplies for your tribe, but you have no vote. But I need the extra votes. I really need it because I'm on the bottom.
Yeah.
And again, like Q said, okay, that's a good deal, and it worked out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool to see Ozzy negotiating strategy like that.
Yeah, it took him like 20 years, but he finally learned the basics of
It's like even then in South Pacific, he wasn't like a terrible strategist, but it was still like he was so behind like players like Sophie and Coach.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel like now he's finally gotten better as a strategist, where he can like make the strategy, make plans, or win people.
Yeah.
So again, we'll see. Again, still episode 1. We'll see how much he progresses throughout the episode.
Mm-hmm.
He could get voted out next episode. So all that's for nothing. So we got that's it for the challenge part.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk a little more about camp life.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about do each. You want to do each tribe first?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's talk about the Purple Tribe because I think that was probably the most one of the most interesting tribes so far.
Oh, Vatu, yeah.
Yeah, Vatu. I think the most funniest part was see the Colby and Rizzo's
they're remember
when they got on the beach.
When they got on the beach, Colby said that Rizzo was annoying, and and let me tell you, just watching it live, it was so validating because nothing against Rizzo, but I look feel the same way. But then later on, Colby kind of came around for Rizzo, and it's like where Uncle Colby.
Again, I don't hate Rizzo. I mean, I feel like when you call yourself the Riz God, I mean, you're expected to get people that not like you. It's who we are. It's like Coach, can we call himself a Dragon Slayer? You can just call himself a Dragon Slayer, and you're gonna be friends with everybody.
Yeah, I think that I forgot with 49 we just did with the retrospective, but with Rizzo, I feel like that he's an alright player. Okay, my thing is he's not a bad player or nothing, but number one is Loki too cocky. The last few episodes of 49, this dude act like he's freaking Boston Rob. He's not. Number two is just when he's not being so Riz God baby, skip the Riz God. It's just he's actually a pretty chill player, but then when he tries so hard to be a character, it's just freaking cringe. He ain't fair play. Anyway,
he's trying to be Gabe in 47, trying to create his own legacy. He wants to be the greatest Survivor player ever.
Yeah, I can't stand the new era theater kid legacy building I'm stop. Stop, yo. Okay, all right, back to Vatu. Right, so
we saw Colby actually aligned with Stephanie, which it makes sense. They were close in Heroes Villains until Stephanie got voted early.
Yeah.
And then they also aligned with Kyle. And Kyle was almost MVP the whole episode. He was getting. He was in a majority, probably being a winner.
Mm-hmm.
He had Genevieve with him,
mm-hmm.
Q and Stephanie and Colby. He was on the majority. He had good lines.
It's almost as if he won the game.
Again, I think someone made a good point. Kyle is just a really good social player. He just finds he has really good charm and charisma that can get people to want to work with him.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know we're gonna talk about his injury later on, but
mm-hmm.
You can really tell there's a reason why he's won. In my opinion, I think he's still the best winner in New Era.
Yeah.
So again, that's the reason why he won.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing we saw on the tribe was also a potential rivalry between Aubrey and Genevieve.
Yeah.
Because Genevieve was trying to get Aubrey hey, you want to work together? And Aubrey's
nah.
It's funny. I think Aubrey has PTSD from Edge of Extinction that she was talking a little bit too much and let Victoria say, hey, let's get her out when she's unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
I think Aubrey sees herself in Genevieve, and she doesn't want to fall for the same thing that happened at Edge of Extinction, where she thought she was really close with her allies and she just voted out.
Mm-hmm.
So again, that's gonna be a huge potential rivalry we'll see.
Yeah,
and of course we have Angelina. So
yeah,
that's what she was pretty quiet, but
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fortunate too because people on Reddit were saying they kind of feel bad for Genevieve or like just I guess Genevieve and Stephanie for that matter because like they had a majority alliance with Colby, Q, Kyle, Genevieve, and Stephanie, but Colby and Q lost their votes, and then Kyle got medevaced. So like,
Yeah.
bruh.
We'll see how that tribe. Cause honestly, it's just still a strong tribe. I don't think they're gonna lose a lot of challenges.
Yeah,
So we'll see how that. I think they can still get a lot of people going to the merge or a tri swap.
yeah, for sure.
So anyway, back to the Kalo. There wasn't really too much of Kalo. Like I think the only funny thing was how ripped Mike White was.
Oh yeah,
And honestly, I will say I you know how you say about Ozzy.
yeah,
I don't apologize to Mike White because honestly, I was one of the people saying why did we get Mike White? He's literally. He's in White Lotus. It's gonna be an easy early boot because people are gonna make him win $1 million. And also, I really wanted Davey to be on the season over Mike White.
yeah,
But he's a funny character in the Survivor. He's fun to watch. And I think I think so many good points. His career as a movie director helps to like make create like drama in his like surroundings. And he was a big part in why Ozzy and Coach may have a big rivalry going to the next episode. So, anything else you remember from Carlo?
Okay, yeah. So I remember it's a coach's trip. So I remember when he got back from the summit or exile or whatever.
Yeah.
So the funniest thing in the episode was like the funniest thing in the episode was like when everyone was like, Coach. You like do a little too stupid dance. Like you're so unserious. I love it.
Yeah, he is so unserious.
But no, I kind of vibe with Carlo. I can say Kalo because is it Kalo? It's Kalo. Yeah.
I'm calling Carlo.
Kalo, yeah. I mean, has Challenge Beast Jonathan has honestly has like a few solid challenge people has Jonathan's of course Jonathan
Charlie
good in challenges.
D's pretty good.
D's great in challenges. Yeah. Kalo, I don't think they're going to try with challenges to be honest with you. Like I think that they're set. So
speaking of D, I think it was Chrissy and Jonathan.
Oh, Chrissy's another challenge beast too. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, she's good too. Chrissy and Jonathan, I think they plan to target D soon.
Yeah.
Because D's a winner. So that could be interesting because I feel like again D's probably the most notable winner compared to Kyle Savannah because she played not a few years ago before they did. So a lot of people know how she played. And D also she formed a big three with Camilla and Tiffany.
Yeah, the girls thing. Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see how long that lasts. I think now with Kyle going now, I think Camilla's game gonna get better now because now Camilla's worried about the fact, hey, people are gonna target me because Kyle's still here.
Yeah.
So and honestly, she wasn't really close with Joe that much in 14-8, where they said, oh, Joe said we need to get rid of Camilla. So we'll see how she does now. And also, I still think Tiffany's gonna be a sleeper pick as long as she don't do anything like. I gotta make a big move. She's guaranteed to merge.
Yeah, I think that Tiffany and Chrissy in particular have a very good shot at making it far because especially Tiffany. Tiffany's kind of like she's pretty much the Amber, Parvati, Sarah, like so like pretty much almost every All-Star season. Like with the exception of Winners of War with Tony and to a lesser extent Sandra wins Heroes vs. Villains. Have like that one character who's like wasn't that memorable in the first season and the outright shine in the second one. So yeah.
And the thing, Tiffany she didn't get voted, but she got voted because she had an idol. It wasn't like because she was like a huge threat by people in 46.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, as long as she lower threat level and probably don't get an idol, she's good.
Yeah, for real.
So let's get to the probably the biggest tribe so far. Sela.
Yeah, Sela.
So the big note was early on Savannah, who crazy she won 49 2 weeks prior. She revealed to the whole cast, to her tribe, that she won the season.
Yeah.
Would you do that, or you think you should keep that secret?
I'll be honest. Like, I don't know. I think someone would have sussed it out eventually because I don't know okay. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't blame her for saying it, but I feel like it could have backfired horribly in her face. I think that I probably would have done the same, to be honest, but I don't know. I think someone would have sussed it out eventually because they would have saw, hey, the other two winners have one winner, so maybe this girl that we don't know, she won her season. So
yeah, and again, Savannah's interesting because I think she's the first winner to play in back-to-back seasons.
Yeah,
because even Sandra, she won back-to-back. She didn't play she put her islands 6 years before.
Yeah.
Heroes Villains.
Yeah.
Savannah has a huge advantage compared to, like, well, now D now because Kyle's gone, unfortunately, to make it far compared to the winners as a winner, because people really don't know her game is.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
But yeah, no. But what's most interesting about Sela is our sweet, lovely Jenna Lewis here. So okay,
it's so mad because I really thought Jenna was gonna be a sleeper pick too, along with Tiffany.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, for the longest time, I kind of assumed she was gonna make it far because girl hasn't played 20 years. She's not exactly known to be a strategic powerhouse or nothing. So I'm thinking she's guaranteed to be at least Final 7. Like, she was guaranteed like to make it far. And then I saw her just like Ozzy. Honestly, she had the reverse effect with Ozzy, where like Ozzy, I kind of faith in him. Jen Lewis, I thought, yeah, she's an early flame out. It's like I saw her EW preseason interview, and she was like, and she says some stuff like, oh, last time I played, some of these people weren't even born. I'm just like. I'm like, yeah, she's still the same annoying, off-putting girl she was in All-Stars. So I'm like, yeah, she's early flame out, and I was right. So
yeah. Again, I think her problem was she played way too hard.
Yeah, she played way too hard.
I don't understand
way too hard.
why, especially these returnees, like players. If you watch Survivor for like almost 10, 15 years, one of the biggest things you don't do is play too hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Just let the game flow. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, I know she mentioned Jen Lewis wanted to target Cirie because Cirie's part of the biggest fan on the island.
Mm-hmm.
If she would have did that
after they lost, then it probably would have happened.
It would make sense about Cirie.
Yeah, no, I just, and I think what dumbfounds me is like she's been waiting for a chance for over 20 years. She's clearly a big fan because she knows the target Cirie first. You would think that she would know better than this, and she just did. It's just mind-boggling me. But
and another note is I gotta admit, Christian was probably the MVP of the whole episode. I love Christian. Christian's one of my favorite players in Davis Live. I was really happy he's back.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot how funny he is, especially how like comedic he is. Especially with I think he and Devin are gonna be like brochachos. Like they're gonna be like homies for the whole season.
Yeah, for sure.
And I found it really cool. Christian put a Yao man from Survivor Fiji, and like he create fire using his glasses.
Oh yeah, that was good. We haven't seen that in like. When was the last time I saw that? Like,
no, not like Fiji.
Fiji?
No, it can't be it.
I'm not exaggerating. I don't think we ever seen that in the HD seasons.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's been so long. Yeah. Last time was like what, Micronesia?
Something like that.
I don't think we ever seen that in the HD season. That's crazy.
I remember Christian was explaining about, hey, this is how you do this. You got to have certain lens, points different way. And Devin's is like, hey, science is cool, kids.
That's another thing too. I never outright disliked Rick Devens, but like I just thought like he was obviously getting like the Ben treatment, the H3 Ben treatment in Edge of Extinction. Mm-hmm. As a result, I was like more annoyed by him than anything else. Like it's funny because I was like slightly annoyed by him, but for Twitter back then, like when Edge of Extinction happened, they did not like Rick Devens at all. I kind of felt bad.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad.
Yeah, because he was pretty much getting the Ben treatment, swear to God, except he lost instead of winning. But yeah, no, I mean, I can't remember Rick Devens. I like how he acknowledged that he needs to have a stronger social game instead of relying on idols. So yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoy Rick Devens during his premiere as well.
One thing I'm noticing about his cast is a lot of them are trying to fix like mistakes they've done.
Yeah.
To try to go further. You see Ozzy now trying to be more strategic.
Yeah.
Jonathan says the same thing. He wants to be more strategic as well.
Yep.
And Devin's trying to be more social. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a mini version of Survivor Second Chances. Because a lot of these players, like, they're playing, this is the second time playing. Especially, like, all new era players, probably players in their 30s, except Aubrey. So, I think it's going to be see how can these players learn from their past mistakes and do something well in 50. Mm-hmm. So, and like I said, the biggest thing was Cirie's a big target because obviously she's one of the biggest threats in the whole game.
Yeah.
And Ozzy's actually surprisingly wants to align with Cirie.
Yeah.
Because even though everybody remembers like Cirie was a main person to blindside Ozzy in Micronesia, and they kind of made him a game changer. It wasn't like hey, I apologize, I'll be cool. So we kind of like been like 18 years in the making from finally we're together again. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how far they go. So that's really for the camp life so far. Let's talk about a little bit of immunity.
Yeah, let's get straight to the challenge. So, trying to think of noble things.
The idol's nice.
Oh yeah, the idols are great. I was joking with Keenan the other day. Like he said, the idols look great. I'm like, yeah, of course they look great because we chose them. Fans chose them.
Yeah. So the big thing happened in the challenge was Cirie struggled.
Yeah, Cirie did really bad in the challenge, and I'm not the biggest fan of Five Towers coming out, but even I kind of felt bad. I thought that after she showed the challenge, I thought that was pretty much it. I knew for sure it's either going to be her or Jenna, but I figured Cerie's a big threat, so maybe it was going to be her. But then thankfully Jenna went home anyway because.
Yeah. I forgot. Cerie's 55. I mean, she's not she's not younger than compared to other players.
Yeah,
so she's definitely she kind of shown her age.
I mean, she wasn't like that amazing in challenges to begin with, but
yeah. Honestly, I don't know why you put her on that part when she's like swinging the thing. I don't know why you put like someone like Ozzy or even Joe.
Yeah, but that was.
And another big note
when Kyle messed up his Achilles.
His Achilles, yeah. Because I kind of saw it too. Because I'm going trying to get into physical therapy.
Mm-hmm.
When Kyle was like, when you land like hard like down on the ground, you definitely like rupture like your Achilles or your ankle. And I knew when Kyle couldn't put no pressure on, I knew from there like, yeah, he messed up his Achilles.
Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say maybe the best case scenario was maybe an ankle sprain, but still like you just can't. I hate to see that.
Yeah, and I actually saw a comment that actually said apparently I mean it's not like it's any like conspiracy or nothing. It makes sense. Apparently he actually like got up the wall earlier on, but like he went down to help out Colby and they had to go back on.
Oh, yeah, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So
and I don't want to spoil too much, but I already kind of knew Kyle got hurt because I got spoiled by like early on because September. I don't know why. I went on Survivor Spoilers Reddit.
I don't tell you like.
I just want to check it out. I saw a picture that someone said a big league was that Kyle got medevac because there's a picture of him hanging out with Mitch I think it was in New York, and he was wearing like a ankle boot.
Oh.
And people are like, okay, Kyle got hurt during 50. So
well,
that's my fault. I try to get a little ahead of people, and it totally backfired. So
that's on you, buddy.
Yeah.
But I mean, the challenge itself was just standard. Just standard. Going up the thing, then throwing another thing, then of course end the puzzle because that's why not?
Why not?
But so I was Siva. God, it's tribe names. Kahlo and Fatu. Kahlo and Fatu won the challenge. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought that with the bigger cast, I thought they were just going to have like two. I guess it didn't matter because Kyle got medevac, but I thought they were going to have like just one tribe win immunity and two tribes go to tribal council for every pre-merge round. I guess not.
We'll see. Cause maybe throughout the episode season, it may have like one episode be like 2 tribes go to tribal council, 1 tribe goes.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they have a huge jury.
I mean, I don't know, but
Heroes Villains had 12 jury. No, Winds of War had 12 jury.
What do you mean?
Winds of War had 12 jury.
It was 12 jury.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean jury? They have like the most of the cast.
Yeah, that's a jury.
But you said 12-person jury.
Yeah, it was 12 people on the jury.
No, it was most of the cast. It was like 18 people. Sorry, I'm just saying, like, dang, stupid. All right, anyway.
Ed out.
All right, anyway. Okay, so, dude, I lost train of thought. Oh, yeah, so Sela goes to Tribal Council, and, of course, Cerie's in the hot seat because she messed up the challenge. Jenna's hot seat because it's Jello's we're talking about. So, and then I remember, who threw out Ozzy's name? Emily. Emily threw out Ozzy's name towards the middle of it, and I saw a comment that said, Ozzy just can't catch a break. Like, it's just, I mean, guys, look at you. Like, I mean, it kind of makes sense within the context of the episode because they were really kind of weird. They kind of worried about the fact that he was like protecting Cirie, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, like, I mean, like, just let the guy breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he's already one of the biggest threats in Survivor. I mean, he's one of the greatest challenges of all time, and he's gonna be a threat regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So but I think majority. I think even I was a little worried. Oh man, Cirie, I kind of feel bad her 5th time. Finally get a chance to win Survivor. She gets the first boot, her worst placement ever. That'd be a horrible way to like end the Survivor career.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they voted out Jenna Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, like that was the main thing in Tribal. Like they talked a little bit, and Jenna Lewis got unanimously voted out.
Yeah.
One thing I will get credit. I love the fact that they brought back the
the tribal council. Let me tell you, I feel like I started tearing up. I'm not gonna lie, because like it's just hearing the OG theme. Like to put in perspective, right? So we have a little brother, and he's turning 13 in August, and the OG theme hasn't been heard since before he was born. Like the last time the OG tribal theme, the last time the voting music has been there was like I think Roxy's Tribal Council in Philippines. That was back in 2012. So yeah, we haven't heard the OG Tribal Council theme in 14 years, which is just crazy to me. So yeah.
Mm. Even though I heard like more full of it, it's not like the OG thing. It's like more like kind of a little remix.
Well, it's just a remix. Yeah.
I'm fine with it because I know people are like, oh, this is not the OG thing. I mean, come on, guys.
I kind of like the idea that they're kind of mixing that, like they remix the OG theme with kind of like the Fiji kind of like music they had the last few seasons. So I like the idea. I didn't expect them to remake the OG theme, so I'm fine with them like remixing it. And I think it was appropriate for the tribal setting. So
hope it's there throughout the whole season.
I mean, in all honesty, like it wouldn't surprise me if they just had like the one time because Jen Lewis was voted out. She was an OG member. So I mean,
I'll be upset. I'll be.
I mean,
upset.
I wouldn't be like it wouldn't surprise. I mean, it would be nice if they brought back Free Tribal Council, but like if it isn't, then I'm more like just savoring the moment as is than like worrying about it. But
I guess so.
But yeah, no, I really appreciated production bringing back the old like Survivor music for just like one brief time. Like I really appreciate that. They even brought like the even when the torch gets snuffed, they even brought like the little like they brought back the little music. So I that was honestly the highlight episode for me. Just hearing that again after wanting the OG music for so long. Like I honestly thought even just back in Wings of War they should have brought back the OG music for just one time. But of course whatever. So I thank you production for bringing back the OG theme just one time. So.
All right, so we got that. That was like the first half of the episode.
Oh yeah, and like last 30 minutes is just like extra camp life, but that eventually leads to Kyle getting medevac.
And the biggest thing from the camp life was Genevieve found an idol. Because big conversation was like, are we gonna get idols or not? Mm-hmm. And I guess turns out we do, and we'll talk a little more about that. But Genevieve has quote unquote Billie Eilish.
I'm still not a fan of celebrity. Sorry, go on.
Again, I mean, we're gonna see because I don't mind too much. I guess, hey, Billie Eilish Billie Eilish is a really popular artist in the world. Why not put her name on the aisles? Just draw fans.
It just sounds like just pandering to the extreme.
I know, but let's be real. I mean, maybe if you get like maybe some Billie Eilish fans to, like watch Survivor, you draw more viewership. It just
you're at that point you're better off like having her like compete in the show than just like name dropping her.
A celebrity Survivor, no, don't do that. No, honestly, I won't. No, that's gonna be a total disaster.
I'm just saying. I thought the celebrity stuff was just so pandering, and I'm still not a fan of that. I mean, honestly, they could just call it a Boomerang Idol, and I would have been all right with it because I like the concept of just giving it to someone else, and then if they give it out, you get it back. I like the basic idea of it. I just don't like the needless like celebrity pandering.
Do you think Billie Eilish made up that idol, or she just says, "Hey"? Is he best? Hey, Billie Eilish, can we like use your name for the idol?
Oh no, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she had the idea. If so, then congrats, she knows how idols work. But
they would. What it should though, it should have like former players like make ideas for an idol.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, the main thing for the idol is, which I actually don't mind too much. I think it's pretty cool. You can't keep it. You gotta give it to someone else on a different tribe, and the player gets voted out with the idol in their pocket. The idol boomerangs and comes back to
the player.
So it comes to Genevieve.
Yeah, I like the idea. Yeah.
So I like the idea, and I feel it's really interesting. Which we gotta know like which player likely can get voted out for idol in their pocket. Mm-hmm. So Genevieve picks Ozzy, which I mean it's kind of funny because Ozzy has a history of like not playing his idol.
Then again, so there's Q and Tiffany. So
yeah, and Ozzy now has an extra vote in the idol.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he does with those two advantages. Mm-hmm. So the next big thing for Kyle's medevac was, I think it was Mike, Colby, and Savannah went to the summit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Mike, unfortunately, he didn't get a chance to compete, but he heard from Colby that was the thing we talked about earlier about how Q told Colby that Coach stole the thing from Ozzy. And then Ozzy, and Coach Mike's going to telling Kyle about what happened, and now it makes Coach upset because that's a big thing that happened. So when Mike left, Colby and Savannah competed in a challenge, and it was kind of like, it was basically like 3D Jenga. No, not 3D. It's not Jenga.
It's like Jenga, but instead of like, it was weird. It's like I guess like what? I guess it would be like 2D Jenga because it's like going straight forward rather than like just different blocks and stuff. Anyway, it's form Jenga. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we got that, and Savannah beat Colby, and She it was one of those. It's kind of similar to 40 where like if you win, you keep your vote, and then you lose your vote. Which again, I was about to lose my mind. I was like, is doing this again? I thought we got rid of the whole like challenges solely to keep or lose votes.
Mm-hmm.
But then Savannah ended up getting like a dynamic advantage, which I'm like, again, like they said the fans voted for a more dynamic advantage.
Yeah, I don't buy that for a second.
Two things. Two things. Jeff has a lot of burner accounts.
Yeah, I would say Jeff has like some serious burner accounts.
Or we have more. There's more casual fans who just love like the big moves and stuff like that.
Well, I guess.
Unfortunately, casual fans, they're majority of the fans. Like majority of fans, unfortunately, love the big moves and like the idle play.
I get. Well, okay, all right.
I know. I super fans. We like more like we like balance in our Survivor, but some people prefer like.
Well, see, I'm gonna say anyway. So like the casuals, they're fine with advantage, but then as soon as they drop guys, let me shut. Yeah, so,
come on now.
Okay,
Come on now. Don't get us canceled.
All right. Anyway,
All right. So I think what
I'm saying if I had died for every time, like just some random comment, just like, oh, I can't say woke Survivor now, even though it was like a woke moment. It's like 42. Like actually,
It's not Russell.
Shoot.
All right. So what does Savannah get? She get a block a vote.
Yeah, block
vote. Yeah, so
yeah,
block a vote, and Ozzy has extra votes. That's the two advantages.
Yes,
so far. And Ozzy has an item. So that's the three advantages so far in the episode.
Yeah,
and also, I think after when she came back, Savannah kind of became a threat on Sela, because she said, "Hey, I nothing really happened. I just beat Colby. I got my vote back." And Ray Devon's like, "Yeah, right. You got something on your sleeve."
Yeah.
So I think Savannah's gonna be a big threat moving on.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Savannah's like a decent winner. But I mean, I try to keep in mind the fact that 49's gameplay is not like that good. I don't think that Savannah has like the best social game in the world. So I'm very curious how she's going to be with this all-star cast. I mean, I'll give her some credit. She could have been like an easy first boot because she's like an unknown winner, but she's somehow. I mean, more so Jenna just kind of like imploded. But
I saw someone joking around like Savannah could do a reverse on Russell Hanson and Amanda. She can win back-to-back seasons, back-to-back. Which is not gonna. I guarantee you. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say jinx. No, Dean or Savannah are not going to win the season. I won't be surprised if they make Final Six. There's no way.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a two-time winner.
Yeah. No, I think Dee will at best make like early merge, but there's no way she'd make the finale like not close. Yeah.
Even then, like, our question: if Dee or Savannah do win, will you put them like number 3 behind Tony and Sandra? Because they won twice. They got more wins on Rob and
yeah. I don't know. I gotta think about that once.
It's their blames. I mean, New Era Survivor is completely different.
Survivor. I don't know. Like, I mean,
maybe make you top 20, but I don't know if it make you like
top 10. I don't know. So I think about that one.
Well, you got party fans not trying to say she don't won now because she won Australian Survivor. Yeah, it's like whopping 14 days.
Yeah, I don't care. So now next is So Kyle, so Jeff and Medical come by to examine Kyle's leg, and that's when we realized how messed up his Achilles was, and he has a fortunate because I could totally tell that. I mean that even not like if I was in issues, I'd be heartbroken because this is the 50th season, you just won, you want to give it your all. So, but now I can tell you he really wanted to stay.
And I heard that I think Kyle mentioned in an interview after the show episode was. He was trying to like tell you, hey, what about James? James and here
he messed up his ACL and he stayed in the game and I mean,
but I think it's different because his thing.
So you're a doctor here, so you know like the difference between both of them.
I'm not a doctor.
Not actually, but PT, yeah.
ACL is different from a Achilles because the ACL, if you can like lock your say intact, and it won't cause any structural damage. Like when James had a huge brace on in Heroes Villains, his ACL was okay because he it wouldn't like move around when he walked. Mm-hmm. Kyle couldn't do that because Kyle obviously ACL helped. You gotta walk because you get pressure on it. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's funny that still James lasts longer than Tom. I guess that's really how bad Heroes 5 was pre-merge. They literally pitbulled out Tom over a guy like a cripple.
All right, but Kyle got med fact, and it was very unfortunate. But I was saying how I commented on this on the Instagram post that silver lining is that at least he went out. He was like in a very solid spot in the game. You know, it wasn't like he was in any danger to go home because he did so well socially. And it's nice that it's good that he. I don't want to say it's good because he got medevac, but at least he didn't soil his first win by messing up in the second one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I agree.
JT, messed up, not soil, like people kind of like look at his win differently after his blunders in his later seasons. And some other winners, like especially winners of war, some look at their wins differently. At least Kyle didn't have to worry about that burden because he got medevac and was medevac in like a good position in the game.
Yeah, it's a shame because I really think, especially with the way Kyle, because I don't know, because honestly,
yeah.
Like, when Q and Kobe lost a vote, so we don't know how Kyle would have done about those guys having votes. But he was in a really good position to probably make it far. I honestly thought he probably could have made last farther than, like, Dean Savannah.
Yeah.
But we're never going to know because, unfortunately, he got hurt.
I was thinking about this. I think he's like, I forgot her name. From Hell's Kitchen, the girl of season 5. G. Is G or J? G. Yeah, I think it's G. Start with the J.
Something like that.
Yeah. So for those who don't watch Hell's Kitchen, season 5, there was a girl named G who got injured. I think the first or second episode, and she was she didn't get medevac or anything, but she like volunteered to she volunteered to nominate. But she pretty much, I won't say quit, but she left during nomination ceremony. And people were like because she was like doing pretty solid in the beginning of the competition. So people were like very convinced that she'll make blackjack and she'll make it like very far in the game or very far in the season. And had she not got injured, so she just like Kyle had like an injury to her not her Achilles but to her ankle, and she felt like she couldn't compete with a bad ankle. She didn't want to anchor her team down. I feel like Kyle's like a similar way where like people like he was in a very solid position. He could have made it far, but if it weren't for his injury took him out. So.
Yeah. And yeah, honestly, I don't know if Kyle ever want to come back now, but
I think he probably wants to. I mean,
we'll see. I don't heard he probably have a son now, a child soon. So I don't know if he wants to come back after becoming a father.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see Kyle come back, maybe like in the future, a returning season.
Yeah.
Because he really does have like the game, like the style to win like twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He has kind of social game like Sandra has, like where he's on a big strategic like. Oh, you got to make big moves to win Survivor. He's like a great social guy, social awareness, knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. He has the gameplay to win twice.
Yeah, I think so too.
I really think he could be like the first new era 2-time winner.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we'll see. You never know. So
yeah. All right. Well,
that's basically it.
Yep. That's Survivor 50 premiere. I'm trying to see like what time.
How long did this?
How about 48 minutes? That's bad. Yeah, I thought it'd be like just 30, but it's all
Could
good.
be worse.
Yeah, so we'll just do like weekly recaps of each episode because I think it's just more intuitive to just do it like bit by bit rather than try do all of it at the end. Then we're here for like freaking 2 hours, especially with a bigger cast. So I'm fine with doing this consistently. But you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Again, if we miss like a week or so, not too bad. We may just like do 2 episodes a week, or maybe just wait till hopefully it's just a merge. I don't earn the merge.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I mean, the one thing I'll give 49 is that it did give me hope that maybe, just maybe, they won't be able to earn a merge. But I don't know. Apparently, it was only because Jake got medevac. They kind of messed with the schedule. So I don't know. I know. So I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky again and there'll be no earn the merge this season. But I don't know. I doubt it. So we'll see. But that's the Survivor 50 premiere. I'm excited to see more of it.
Me too.
Yeah. Especially at the 49. I thought 49 was a complete slog. So seeing.
I don't think it was. It was bad, but I don't think it was like terrible.
I didn't say it was terrible. I just don't like it. So but I'm Ev here at Entertain.
I'm Keenan.
All right. Hope you all have a good night.
Bye.